Hi everyone, Bethany here with Atlantic Flag and Pole, and I finally got my kids to sleep, so I figured I'd take a quick moment and do my quick daily video. And I'm feeling a little bit disheveled, hence the messy hair and wearing off makeup from a long day of work and caring for 4 kids. But I was thinking a little bit as I was rocking my youngest to sleep about COVID, and COVID isn't something I've talked about for a while. And yet it's all over the news. You know, we're experiencing that round 2 that was predicted. And I know my husband and I were joking around, you know, there's so much going on in life. It seems like waves of this chaos to the next chaos to the next chaos. And I'm not talking about our own family chaos because we live very busy lives and have 4 young children. I mean like the, you know, worldwide chaos or American chaos of just all the things going on in culture and in life. And we were joking around like, so what about COVID? We haven't really talked about COVID in a while. COVID seems to be back. Or did it never leave? Or is it really back? Does anybody really know? We don't. But, you know, it is kind of fun to talk a little bit about, and we can theorize, and I'm sure we all have our own thoughts on what's really going on. But I know for us in New York, one of the big things that people are really talking about and trying to figure out, you know, what's next is really what we're doing with school in the fall. And so I don't know about you guys, wherever you're at, but for us, there's a lot of debate going on whether or not school is going to open in the fall. And that breaks my heart because I'm actually an educator by trade. You know, I do sales and things like that, but I've actually been a teacher my entire adult career, mostly part-time, just because I've never been able to do it full-time with my schedule and my life and everything. But as an educator, I can tell you that the whole model that we went through when everyone was thrown into distance learning is just really not beneficial for the kids. Not only does it throw off their routines, it cuts off their social interactions, and they are not able to have that, you know, dedicated caregiver, which for an older child is really, they're teachers, they're educators. So, you know, they're basically stuck at home with very busy parents that are trying to oversee their schooling, and that's just a really difficult thing for everybody involved. And then you've got kids like our oldest that has a really thick IEP, so she receives services and she has all kinds of extras, and she's been totally overlooked in this process. So there are just a lot of things to consider, and I'm not against home learning. So we actually homeschool our kids. Next year we'll be homeschooling all of them. This past year, we started the year only homeschooling one, and then ended up by the end of the year, of course, homeschooling the other. And I'm a big supporter of homeschooling. I think it's great that you can really individualize your child's curriculum based on their giftings and, you know, what they are good at and the things that they can excel in, but then maybe need extra time in, and all of that is really great. But it's not for everyone. And what we all got thrown into this past spring was not homeschooling. That was just altogether chaotic and thrown on people, and just a very different thing. So those are my thoughts on schooling. I'm really hopeful that kids are able to go back to school and not some kind of weird, you know, I don't know, barriers between desks and everyone's wearing masks and everything. I think that there's the potential to be very traumatic for children if that's the life that they're going back to. And everything I've seen, because I have kids, so I want to be aware of what's going on, I don't see where COVID is really a concern for children. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Little COVID update. So feel free to comment below. And as always, I love connecting with you guys, and I hope that you get some rest and are relaxing this evening. That's what I'm off to do next. All right, I'll talk to you soon.